They call it the Bermuda Triangle, a stretch of ocean that has swallowed ships, planes, and hundreds of souls, without a single trace. For decades, it's been described as a portal, a curse, even a gateway to another dimension. But now, for the first time, scientists are beginning to uncover what's really been happening beneath these mysterious waters. And the truth may be stranger and far more fascinating than you could ever imagine. This is what scientists are beginning to find in the Bermuda Triangle. The story begins over 500 years ago with Christopher Columbus. In 1492, as he sailed across the Atlantic, his compass began to malfunction. The needles spun strangely, and on the horizon, he saw what he described as a flickering candle of light, floating above the sea. For centuries, strange stories followed, ships vanishing into thin air, pilots disappearing mid-flight, and compasses spinning wildly. Soon, this area between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico earned its chilling name: the Devil's Triangle. From ghost ships like the Ellen Austin to the Navy USS Cyclops, a massive vessel carrying over 300 men that vanished without a single distress call, the ocean here seemed cursed. Then came Flight 19, 5 U.S. torpedo bombers that disappeared in 1945. Their last radio message: "We cannot tell where we are. Everything looks strange. It looks like we are entering white water." Moments later, silence. No wreckage, no survivors. It was as if they had flown straight off the face of the earth. The mystery exploded in the 1960s when writers began connecting the dots. Books and documentaries claimed aliens, Atlantis, even time portals were to blame. One of them, author Charles Berlitz, suggested the triangle was actually a gateway, a point on Earth where space and time folded, sucking ships and planes into another dimension. His books sold millions, and suddenly the Bermuda Triangle wasn't just a story. It was a global obsession. But now, the mystery is finally being unraveled. Modern science has started to reveal what truly happens here. First clue: the magnetic field. It turns out, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places where magnetic north and true north once lined up perfectly, confusing early navigators and throwing compasses off course. Today, that invisible magnetic line has shifted toward the Gulf of Mexico, proving the old compass myths are largely history. Second clue: the weather. This region is home to some of the most violent storms on Earth. The Gulf Stream, a fast-moving ocean current, can generate massive waves, sometimes over 100 feet tall, large enough to swallow entire ships. Scientists now believe that many disappearances were simply the result of rogue waves, hurricanes, and unpredictable currents. But one discovery caught everyone's attention. In 2016, researchers in Norway found huge craters under the ocean floor, caused by explosions of methane gas trapped beneath the seabed. When released, these methane bubbles can suddenly decrease water density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink instantly, leaving little or no trace behind. Some scientists believe similar methane pockets could exist under parts of the Atlantic, including the Bermuda Triangle itself. But when we look at the data, the real scientific data, the numbers tell a different story. Between 1982 and 2015, only 4% of all maritime incidents occurred inside the Bermuda Triangle. And according to Lloyd's of London and the U.S. Coast Guard, the percentage of ships lost here is no higher than anywhere else in the world. Even more shocking, from 1982 to 2015, not a single ship or plane was officially recorded as missing in this region. In fact, traveling through the Bermuda Triangle today is 90 times safer than the global average. So, what are scientists beginning to find? That the Bermuda Triangle isn't supernatural. It's scientifically explainable. It's a combination of strong ocean currents, violent tropical storms, human error, and rare but powerful natural phenomena. Yes, the legends are captivating. But behind every story lies science. For centuries, we've looked at this patch of ocean with fear and wonder. But as we peel back the layers of myth and mystery, we discover that the Bermuda Triangle's greatest secret is that it's not mysterious at all. Still, every time a ship vanishes without a trace, or a pilot goes radio silent over the open sea, we cannot help but ask ourselves, what if there's still something down there